Yo, YouTube. Welcome back to the Dollar Box. I've got a kind of a fun, different video. Today I bought a pretty big lot of non-sport, couple boxes here as you can see. And I thought we'd go through it together. The fun part about this is I don't know exactly what's in here. There was a couple pictures on the listing. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. And I did know that there were these three cards, which are in this separate envelope here, of 1985 Hulk Hogan. So basically Hulk Hogan rookie cards. So I paid $2.80 for the two boxes, which is a little bit high, but no shipping or anything like that. These two alone should be $35 to $50 a piece. They're in good shape. You know, centering's pretty good on them. Edges are good, real clean. And then the sticker, probably 20, 25, maybe 30 out of that. We'll see. Also in good condition. Very desirable. His stuff has gone up a bit since he passed, of course. So that was a big draw. So I figured right off the bat, I'm at about, let's say 140, just for argument's sake. I'm at about half of my money back. So let's say I got 140 or 150 into these two boxes. I felt like that was pretty worthwhile. $75 for, you know, a 5-row non-sport box and, you know, a 4-row essentially. Anyway, I did get kind of a listing of some of the stuff that's in here, like as far as which sets they're from. There is a few sealed packs in here, which I did not know. So that added some really easy flip value right up front as well. There's a Superman 3-pack. These are sealed packs. They're in little baggies, but the packs are sealed. Ghostbusters 2. Whoops. Spoiler alert, there's some New Kids on the Block stickers in here, I guess. Oh wait, there's one more pack in here too. There's a Fright Flicks pack. That should do pretty well. A Comic Ball pack from Looney Tunes. A Nintendo game pack, sticker pack. Cool. Rocketeer. And Back to the Future 2. So I should be able to get some decent money back on these two. The Looney Tunes one doesn't go for a whole lot, but you know, even if you're looking at, you know, $5 a piece, let's say 5, 10, 20, 25, whoops, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, let's say $35 to $40. Now we're down to $100 for the cards in the boxes. So pretty good value there. I like that. The other thing that I found was interesting as I just opened them just to make sure, you know, it looked like the content was in it compared to the pictures, but each one of these areas or sets, if you will, at least in the 5-row, has little popsicle stick name plates for each section. So that made me chuckle. But anyway, and you can see here's the very first set that's featured, Galactic Empires. So we'll take a look at those. Don't know much about these. So if anybody knows, you know, feel free to comment. But they're all these different like space creature, you know, Galactic Empires, right? So it's kind of a Star Trek feel to it. Don't know anything about it. Don't know if they go for any money. So we'll have to see. Maybe that'll be a lot that I put together. There's a pretty good chunk of those. So not starting off so hot there because that's not a big market item to sell. Then we got some battle cards. I have seen these before. Again, they don't go so great for resale from my belief, from my understanding. They are all unscratched. So battle cards, to give you a brief overview if you don't know what they are, there's this battle that's talked about on the card, and you have to fight the battle. So you'd scratch off the different spots based on whatever the scenario is. to fight that battle and see what your results are. So kind of cool. Again, that might just be a big lot that I put together of those. So again, a little bit weak on the value there. Next we have, here's some, I should show you what the little popsicle stick says. Come on, focus in there. There we go. So this is the Looney Tunes section. I can't get it to focus. Oh, anyway, you get the idea. So it's the Looney Tunes comic ball cards here. Alright, so should be some good ones in here. If I can get it to focus. There we go. Now we got it. So these, again, don't on their own sell that well, except for the ones that have pictures of the actual players on them. Like here, Sylvester's holding a Nolan Ryan Upper Deck baseball card. So that's what I got to dig through here for value. Here's another one. See, here's one where it's Reggie Jackson on the card. That'll do really well. Let's see, do we have any other player ones? There's a good chunk of these in here, so I'm guessing a lot of them are just like the regular base set stuff. Now they are kind of two-sided. Like there's a scene on the backside too. So there might be some players on the back too. I'll go through these real close before I start like pulling out the best stuff, the singles to list. Here's a good one. So right there you've got, who's on there? Oh, that's just all the, oh, it's upside down. Huh. Yeah, it's just all the Looney Tune characters on there. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find any more with players on it. There's a pretty good section of these. And I've sold a lot of these in the past. It's just usually the ones with the actual players on it are the better money. So hopefully those weren't all pulled out of here. Hey, Marvin the Martian stuff sells well. There's a bunch of those in there. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's one with Nolan Ryan featured on there predominantly. That's nice. Let's see. So I'm sure there's more. Here's Ken Griffey Sr. on that one. Here's Jim Abbott. So it looks like we're kind of into a section where there's some players on the cards. Let's grab the next piece here. Oh, there's Ken Griffey Jr. There's Ken Griffey Jr. Look how young he is. It's crazy. So yeah, you just have to kind of, here's Jim Abbott, Griffey Sr. and Griffey Jr. Just kind of got to dig through and find the player cards. Here's Jim Abbott, Griffey Jr. So there's definitely going to be some value on some of these. There's another Jim Abbott. Let's see what else we got here. Some more Jim Abbott. You really want like the Griffey Jr., the Nolan Ryans, those kind of things are the better money players, of course, as you all know. All right, let's get another chunk here. I'll grab the rest of these Looney Tunes ones here. Here we go. Well, here's some more players. This is some Reggie Jackson coming up here, it looks like. Yeah, that's Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson and Nolan Ryan. There's this one's cool. Nolan Ryan sleeping on the field with Tweety on his chest. Some more Reggie. Yeah, so pretty cool. I think there's Reggie Jackson again. Pretty cool because it's essentially a sports card, not a non-sport card, so not necessarily a bad thing on a blind box deal. Get some sports. Let's see what's else. Here's Nolan Ryan and Reggie Jackson on that Comic Ball 2 card. There's Reggie Jackson. Here's Nolan Ryan pitching to Daffy Duck. So, oh, there's some football in here. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Let's see if any of the football's in here. You don't see the football ones very often, so... And those definitely have players on them. I've bought those in the past. I'm just straightening up the cards here. Back here a little bit. Okay. So let's look at some of the football. Here we go. There's Thurman Thomas on there. And Thurman Thomas again. A couple more with him. There's Jerry Rice. See, look at how young he is. Lawrence Taylor and Thurman Thomas. Here's a cool one. Jerry Rice. So none of the holograms, at least not yet. Halftime. There's a Thurman Thomas. There's a Lawrence Taylor. Thurman Thomas, Lawrence Taylor. Oh, this one's cool. So this one is for the Comic Bowl. So it's got Dan Marino, Thurman Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, and Jerry Rice. We haven't seen any. Oh, there's Dan Marino. There he is. Marino and Rice. So yeah, these are cool. Here's another Marino and Rice and some bumper cars. Some random. Jerry Rice again. So those are fun. There's another Rice with pugs. So definitely be some money in some of those. So that's good. Not something you see every day for sure, right? Okay, let's get the next popsicle stick and see what it says. So this one says Disney. All right. So let's see what that means for cards. I think I have an idea because I've bought these before too. I gotta slide this a little closer. I'm having trouble reaching to the back. Slide these forward. So I should mention none of this is ultra modern. It was all 80s and 90s and some 70s. So that made it better for me too. You know, buying it without really knowing everything that's in it. Okay, so here, I have bought these before. This is the, what are these from? Impel, I think. Yeah, Impel 1992, 91, something like that. But they're all these different, and I think these are stickers. I don't know. But anyway, these are cool. Some old classic Disney. There's lots of Mickey in here. You know, definitely stuff that's popular. Here's the ones that I've sold the best on, and it's these different portrait cards. Like you've got Goofy here. Bunch of Goofy stuff. Donald and Daisy. Pluto. Goofy. Mickey. Anything with Mickey. Donald. Mickey. Donald. There's another Mickey. Minnie. World Tour Mickey. So a bunch of different country ones. Here's Spain. Sumo. Oh, this must be Japan. Africa, Egypt, China. So these are pretty cool. Look at Ireland. Donald Duck chasing the leprechaun. So anyway, Paris. These will do pretty well actually, especially the family portrait ones. There's another little stack in here. Let's see what's in that. I don't think there was like any special cards in these, like inserts or parallels or holograms or anything like that. Here's some more World Tour stuff. Checklists always good. Some goofy stuff. Here we're kind of back to the regular different Disney productions over the years with their main characters. Lonesome Ghosts. So pretty sweet. Bunch of different bedtime favorite stories. Ooh, some more family portraits. I literally just bought, I shouldn't say just, I bought them a few months ago, but some of these family portrait ones, I bought all the all the Minnie and Mickey ones for sure, and then some of the other ones, Daisy, there's Mickey, and I get like $4 to $5 a piece for them. There's Minnie and Mickey, that one would do well. I mean, Goofy, Pluto, those all sell too. It's just the Mickey's the star. Mickey's cards are the star of the show, of course. Okay, sweet. That's fun. All right, we'll see what we got in the back end here. All right, that's those. So I think I got a good 50, 60 bucks worth of value in this first row. So next we've got some Alf cards. How cool is this? Turn this down just a bit. There we go. So we got some Booyah Baseball to kick it off here. Nice. Dave's Brown Socks. 21B. So these are all the Booyah Baseball versions. I think those were like one per pack. Ooh. We got a original Garbage Pail Kids sticker, Joe Blow. It's one of the best characters from the original series. This is 86, it looks like. So that should be pretty good. It's in decent condition. I would say excellent condition. All right. Then we got a Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band. Oh, cool. This Rock Graciano. This is those. These are from 1982 Donruss. There's technically stickers, but they're these like monster player type cards, monster football. Sold plenty of those, $5, $6, $7 a piece, so that's good. What is this one? This is from Mr. Phony's Funnies. Phony ads. Huh. This one should do pretty well. I mean, it's in decent shape. Fair shape, good shape. But Moldy Gold cigarettes, anything with cigarette stuff on it usually sells pretty well because you can't make anything with cigarettes any longer. So I'm excited about that. That'll be a fun thing to list. Then we got some Elf, the rest of the Elf cards. I don't know why those other ones got stuck in there, but these are just Elf base. We want to try to see if we have like the title card or the early cards, the main characters. That's all. Oh, there's the title card. Sweet. So that'll be some good money. The other ones, $2 a piece, basically. Is what I listed at. Someone will buy them for sure. I don't see any this is the whole family. I don't know if that's an early one. Card number 18. Usually in, 80s non-sport stuff, it's like the first 10 cards are like all the characters, right? So they're kind of introducing you to the cast in this case, since it's a TV show. And those tend to hold like better value than just the scenes, cards of the scenes from the show. All right, I gotta get in. Did a card fall down, so we gotta pick that up here. Okay, and then the last ones in this row, looks like it's going to be Gremlins. Yep. So let's see here. So again, just you know, a bunch of scenes from the movie. Doesn't look like, do we have any early ones where it's going to introduce the character? Oh, there's Phoebe Cates. Can always get money for cards with Phoebe Cates on it. Okay, here we go. Billy Peltzer. So that's a character card. It has to be an early one. Yep, card number 7. So that's good. And again, I'll go through. Oh, there's a sticker. We got one sticker. Stripe. Nice. $3-4 for that. I'll go through these a little, you know, tighter off after we're done with the video here. And those are the artwork cards. Those are cool. Look at artwork, little Gizmo. That's fun. Here's Gizmo in the Barbie car. Sold that one several times. Here you go. There's Phoebe Cates. The Young Performers. So yeah, like things from like iconic scenes and stuff like that. A little Mogwai here. Okay, here's another artwork. We got Stripe. That's pretty cool. It's got a crease in it, but the Old Oriental Man. That's fun. In the shop that sold it. So that's card number 3. So that's a what I like to call a character card. Oh, here's a header card. Gremlins. Okay, that's good. Header cards always sell for a premium. It's not bad. Nothing mind-blowing, but some consistent stuff. Couple of inserts, header cards, things like that that I can sell. All right, here we've got Archie cards. I've sold some Archie before. They don't do terrible. Again, you're going to see all the basic stuff. Oh, what is this? Congratulations. This card may be exchanged for the industry's first multi-image bonus hologram card. Interesting. And here's where you would mail it in. Obviously, this is well past an expiration. These are from 1992, I think. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, a redemption card. Somebody would want that if you're into this. And then you've got stuff like this where it's features Veronica, you know, the girls from the show. That always does pretty well. So otherwise pretty basic stuff. This is like a different set. A different feel to the back. So maybe not. Stop noise pollution. Pick up trash. This is like a poster puzzle card. Recycle. Stick to the trails. It's like safety and be kind to wildlife. Don't pollute water. Thing of beauty is a joy forever. So there's those two. Maybe those were inserts. I don't know. So that's fun. These next ones, I'm just going to skip these. Actually, we'll flip through them because... So these are Desert Storm cards. Probably the most useless in value. I always get big boxes of them at different things. I shouldn't say get big boxes of them, but when I buy big boxes like this, there's usually a little chunk of Desert Storm stuff, so I don't really want to go through those. Now, if there's a Saddam Hussein in there, I think President Bush does okay. Then there's probably some value, but I'm going to guess those aren't in there, so I'll update you later if I find them. Ooh, RoboCop, that's fun. Okay, so this is a stack of RoboCop. So these would be from 80, let's see, what year is that? 82? Let me see, I gotta pull this away so I can look at it. 92? Oh, he's gotta be older than that, isn't it? 1990, I think it is. Anyway, so a bunch of cards from the RoboCop movie. Again, you're going to look for those early character cards, header cards, all that kind of stuff. That's going to bring you the most value. So I'm not exactly sure where this person got these from. I love the photo of the old beat up 5-row taped up boxes, and the popsicle sticks intrigued me, so that's what motivated me to be like, oh, I bet these are just stuff that have been sitting in boxes and nobody's really done anything with them. What's this? Oh, we got a couple stickers. So that's good. A couple of the sticker inserts here. It's $4 to $5 a piece on those these days. Okay, so we got some RoboCop, fun. Couple stickers. Might have some character cards in there if we go through them a little tighter. All right, what is this one? This is Jaws. Okay, I think there's some more in here. Oh, there's a bunch of the stickers too. All right, so you've got, again, you want the header cards. You want, oh, there's a main Chief Martin Brody. It's a main character card, number 3. These are kind of in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the card numbers right there. 6. Okay, so that might even be a whole set. I don't know. Look at that. That's sweet. So I haven't sold a ton of Jaws 2 cards. I've sold a couple. So we'll see how they do. But again, just great stock for my non-sport store. If you don't have a non-sport store, this might not be the kind of purchase you want to make, but for me, it's perfect. So these are the sticker cards. Here's the instructions. These are from 1978. Let's look at all these awesome stickers. That's cool. Jaws 2, of course, not Jaws 1. All right, sweet. Those are fun. Okay, next. I've bought a few of these in the past and actually done pretty well with these too. Oops. Sorry, I'm bouncing you around there. These are National Lampoon cards. So obviously they're comedy driven. They're kind of like posters making fun of. Oh, this one's like 3D or something. I don't know if you can see that. It's embossed. There you go. You can see some embossing there. That's pretty cool. Dead Man. I don't know what this is. This is SC1. So some kind of insert or promo or something. So that's cool. But then yeah, it's a blight. It's all these National Lampoon like magazine covers and stuff. There's Nixon. I think that's supposed to be him. So yeah, this will be fun. I don't know if any of these go for big money. Again, I'll have to look them up. It's just a bunch of the base from that, other than the one embossed one is pretty cool. The Dead Man. All right, next, Alien. This doesn't look like Alien. Oh, these are Day of the Dead cards from Frightflix. A couple of those. Frightflix, I've talked about those quite a bit in the past. They do really well. A couple top loads to use, so that's always good. Terminator 2. I don't see any Alien cards in there, though. So maybe they're somewhere else. I don't know. Terminator 2. So kind of same thing here. It's all in that same era. You want these, the sticker cards. Look at that. That's cool. Skynet stuff. Adult John Connor. There's John Connor. So those will do well, the stickers. Look at that. Programmed to protect. I haven't seen Terminator 2 in a long time, but it's a great movie. And then here's just a bunch of the base cards. Oh, that's cool. The T-1000 right there. There's John Connor. So it's got some of the, oh, it's got the main characters right here. There's Sarah Connor. All right, cool. And of course, plenty of cards from scenes of the movie. So that's all right. It's nothing super mind-blowing, but again, they all add up. This is fun. What are these? This is Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. So we got some of those. Looks like just mainly base of those. It's open for some of the 3D cards. So these, if you don't not familiar with these, they came with like a set of 3D glasses in the pack, and there's like one 3D card per pack or something like that, I think. But anyway, here's some, oh, here's some 3D ones. This one is anyway. Yeah, here's a bunch of the 3D ones. You can kind of see how they have like the red and blue outlines to them. Okay, so that's cool. Some 3D ones. Here's some of the treasure maps. Okay, okay. And then it looks like we got some, what is this? Temple of Doom? Raiders of the Lost Ark. So these are the 80s cards. What year were these? 81. 1981. So there's the header card. You want that. Character cards. You got Salah. There's Marion Ravenwood. Renee Belloc. Or Balak. Can't remember how you pronounced it. Yeah, that's what you really want is the... As I've talked ad nauseum here about this, you really want the character cards and stuff. Just gonna see if there's any other ones in here. There's a checklist. Checklists are good. No Indiana Jones, like, character card. That would have been a good one. Okay, next. Alright, these are called Americana. Interesting. Not real familiar with these. This could be good, though, depending on who's in it. See some space stuff right here. So you got Sally Ride. Humphrey. Ooh, Martin Luther King Jr. That should do well. Jefferson Memorial. Colin Powell. Jack Kemp. Supreme Court. Edwin Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin. Some more. There's the Mercury astronauts. Alan Shepard. Tecumseh. Eleanor Roosevelt. Oh, these are great. Andrew Carnegie. Independence Day. So just some like history stuff. Statue of Liberty. Could see these doing pretty well. Let's see. When were these made? 1990, it looks like. These are by Starline. Doesn't have a print date on them. Yeah, I would say, I mean, it looks like it's right in that timeline. Crazy Horse. Just some characters in history here. Shouldn't say characters, people. Clara Barton. Alexander Graham Bell. George Washington Carver. These are cool. John Quincy Adams. Thomas Edison. I'm going through all these. I'm having fun with these. Henry Ford. James Monroe. Ben Franklin. Thurgood Marshall. Ulysses Grant. I'm not skipping over any names on purpose. I'm just reading a few as we go. Gerald Ford. Stonewall Jackson. Brigham Young. Eisenhower. Eli Whitney. Jimmy Carter. Herbert Hoover. McKinley. Samuel Adams. Richard Nixon. The infamous Richard Nixon. Let's see. Martha Washington. George Bush. There we go. President stuff. Does well. It is a election year with the midterms coming up in November, so be some eyes on politics. Abraham Lincoln. Can never go wrong with that. Oh, there's the 3 that landed on the moon. Omar Bradley. It's too hard to look at him through the... Wyatt Earp. That's cool. We got some infamous in here too. Wild Bill Hickok. John Paul Jones. Barbara Bush. Pearl Harbor. Pentagon. Sandra Day O'Connor. Pilgrims. Elliot Ness. That's a good one. These are great. Smithsonian Al Capone. Even better. Arlington Cemetery Harriet Tubman. Uncle Sam. Francis Scott Key. Nancy Reagan. Skipped one here. Ah, these are fun. I think these will do pretty well. Discovering America. Boston Tea Party. Kissinger. The Wright Brothers. I've sold lots of Wright Brothers cards over the years. Very popular. I've never sold any cards from this set, so we'll see how they do. David Farragut. There you go. Sweet. I think there's some potentially good sales in there. Not really high dollars, but here's a popsicle stick with no label on it. So just a divider, I guess. All right, what are these? These are Guinness Book of World Records, I believe, from Pro Set. So here's Jimi Hendrix. That can't be bad. Mona Lisa. So a lot of these are like locations. Biggest vehicles, it looks like. Or different vehicles. Some building. Ooh. Twin Towers. That's interesting. Mona Lisa. Jimi Hendrix. What is this? Elementary film roll. So there's going to be some in here that'll do okay, I'm sure. Smallest man, tallest man. Yep, there's the iconic kind of photo for this set. This is the world's tallest man. Here's some animal things. I've sold a few cards out of this set, but not many. Some of the space stuff would probably do all right. Obviously, like Jimi Hendrix and that. There's markets for that. If we can get some, if any of the sports ones are in here, so we're still on animals. If any of the sports ones are in here, that's generally your biggest draw. Okay, here we go. Here's some sports stuff. Double Big Trouble. A couple of women's basketball players are here. Here's cricket. Oh, let's see. That's Cowboys. Probably Tony Dorsett. Yeah, Tony Dorsett. So that's good. So again, we're going to get some football here. Some surfing. Surfing stuff always sells. Here's the Packers. That's cool. Packers with the most championships. I'm assuming that's what's in the Super Bowl. In the Bears on a roll. Let's see what this is. World's greatest number of consecutive wins in NFL history is 18. Huh. Looks like the Bears, Dolphins, and the 49ers have each done it twice. Crazy. Daytona. Ooh, here's a golf. Who's the player? Doesn't say who the player is, but okay. Bonnie Blair for speed skating. Who's the swimmer? Matt Biondi. That's a pretty good one. I don't know who this is. Tom Jager. I'm not sure who that is. All right. Running cards do okay. This is Harry Lee Reynolds Jr. This one is Mike Powell. That's a good one. I think he won some medals and stuff. We got the Olympics coming up, so that's good. Rod Milburn and Mike Eruzione. That's a good one. From that champion USA hockey team. That'll sell. Make some money. Those are not from... These are 1983, but they're not from the Pro Set Guinness Book of World Records, obviously. These are from, I don't know what they're from. Some Olympic set, maybe? Yeah. So, okay, cool. So again, we're going to get some money off some sports stuff out of here too. So that's good. All right, now we're into the front row of this stuff. So what do we got next? We got, looks like ET to me. Yep, ET. Way on the end of the stick there. ET. So again, you want main characters. This is the iconic scene from the film, flying over the moon. So that's good. You want main character cards. You want stickers. You want title cards. That's all the money in these cards. Although I've sold, oh, there's another one of the Amblin Entertainment logo cards, if you will. That ET stuff does okay. All right, now we've got the A-Team. A-Team stuff I've had in the past does not do very well for me. There are some exceptions. The sticker cards don't do too bad, and then anything with Mr. T on it does okay. So we're starting to huff good here. We got a Mr. T. Here's another one. Lots of cards of the van, it looks like. That's some, yeah. Another Mr. T. It's one of all of them. That's kind of cool. So yeah, there he is, Mr. T. Don't give me no bull. Mr. T was awesome. Okay, so not terrible. Those will have a place. By the way, this is the 5-row box is kind of the like base card box. The little box over here, this one is the one that's going to have like more of the better stuff in it, from what I understand. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. Just don't find a lot of non-sport stuff by the box, so. Okay, these are cool. What are these? Ooh, Ninja Turtles 3. I never get Ninja Turtles 3 cards, so that's cool. Look at that. Oh, these samurai ones. That's cool. Oh, stickers. These are the sticker inserts, so that's good. You always want the sticker cards. Some characters. You got Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, the girl, don't remember her name. And we got some more base cards here. That's cool. I don't ever really see Ninja Turtles 3 stuff, so I like that. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see, these are not Ninja Turtles. Okay, this is Ninja Turtles, the original movie? Is that what these are? Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are from 1990. So yeah, that's the April that I remember the most, is going to this first film. Splinter you got there. Shredder. Yeah, these are good. You get these sold over time. Oh, another National Lampoon's monkey card in the middle there. Here is, oh, this is another Fright Flicks. There's a Fright Flicks card stuck in the middle there. So one of the good news things about this, purchasing this, is these are all scannable. So I just got to grab a chunk, throw it in my scanner, list them, done. Doesn't even matter if there's a National Lampoon's card stuck in the middle here. I can list that right along with these turtle cards. So it'll take me like no time to put these on. So I like that part. And I have lots of room in the non-sport store, so I can put some lower end, $2 cards in there. Don't have to have premium spot. Oh, there's a header card. Nice. Nice. Characters. You got Leo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Splinter, April, Casey Jones, Pennington, Shredder, and Tatsu, the Chief, Crime Craze. Oh, and now we're into the regular scenes. Okay, so that's cool. Some of the better cards in here, which is good. Yeah, these are awesome. Some Splinter in there. Baby Turtle. Okay. But yeah, I have room for about 45,000 cards in the non-sport store, so I'm just scanning anything right now and trying to fill it up. Fox Kids. But it's just not as easy to find. So I'll find a chunk like this, I'll scan them in, they'll start selling, and then the quantity goes right back down, and I got to find more to fill it up. So a little bit different challenge than the sports. For sure. Here's some Fox Kids. So we got some, I don't know what show that is from, the cat. Minda. Oh, this is the Tick. So there's a bunch of Tick in here, it looks like. Yeah, those are all the Tick. There's some more of the cat. The Tick. That was a great show. Let's see. Some more Tick. Oh, here's some Marvel. Hold on. I'm skipping over the Marvel here. This is the rest of the Tick. Here we go. We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Good. Doc Ock. Hobgoblin, Hydro-Man, Kingpin, Lizard, Parker. Yeah, these are great. Mary Jane. Venom, nice. Couple of Venom cards. Shocker, here's Wolverine. Nice. Cyclops, Gambit. Gambit stuff sells really well. Psylocke, Storm. Yeah, these are awesome. Okay, cool. So a lot of the Saturday morning ones, the Tick ones are definitely slow movers. I've sold some, but they don't sell fast. The Marvel ones will do pretty well. Hey, thanks for sticking with me through this long show. I hope you're enjoying it. There will be a sales day video coming very soon as well. Here's some Star Wars. Never go wrong with Star Wars, so that's good. Let's see what's in here. This looks like Galaxy, which is good. Let's see if there's anything in here of significant value. Anything in Leia Bikini Land is always big money. Some posters. There's Boba Fett. That's a good one. George Lucas. The George Lucas card. I've sold that one. Pretty good money. Jaina Solo, I think is that one. So yeah, some of those expanded universe characters do pretty well. There's a Rancor. It's another Boba Fett. There you got Leia caught up in the... There's a expanded universe, Jaina, Jason, Jabba. Some of the poster style cards, those are cool. Just sold this one this past week. The birthday party one does well. The band. I think this is all Bounty Hunter, right? Yeah, that's a good one. Just very good, nice looking art style cards. C-3PO is the director. Oh, what's this? We got a little Ewok card. I don't remember what this is from. Hostess? Is this a Hostess? Kellogg's. Kellogg's Star Wars cereal, number 7 of 10. Sticker trading card. Ben Corner. So this is a sticker too, number 7, and it's Wicket. Oops, as I drop it. That's cool. Let's have a little crease down the middle there, but otherwise in pretty good condition. Then we got Luke and Stormtrooper. What is this one? Well, this is the Kellogg sticker one too. This is a good one with Vader and Boba Fett. So essentially a Boba Fett rookie card. And some more. Well, there's Leia. Imprisoned Leia. Cool. There's definitely some good value out of this Star Wars. Next we have Roger Rabbit. Never really sold any of these. I think I had maybe... I shouldn't say that. I think I had a couple that sold. These are all just like... They look like film scenes, right? From the movie, I would think anything with Jessica Rabbit would do pretty well. Let's see if we got any Jessica Rabbit stuff. Toontown. But again, I can just simply throw these. There's Jessica. I can just simply throw these on the scanner. There's Jessica. And rip on through. List. Done. So I don't really have to, I mean, investing and time in them now, looking through them and stuff, but won't have to once I go to list. I'll just grab a stack and list them. VR Troopers. These do not do anything, I don't think. They're all like puzzle cards. I've seen these before. Yeah. So maybe if you put the whole puzzle together and sold it that way, they would do okay. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not much in that one. All right. Then we got X-Files. I think some of these could be good. I know there's a big cult following for the X-Files, so it's like scenes from different episodes here. Creepy stuff. I don't know if this is still popular or not. There's Agent Mulder. Ooh, there's like a main card for Agent Mulder. I think this is... Yeah, card number 4. So that's like a character card. That's good. What's the other name? Character. What's the other agent's name? I can't think of her name right now. Here's a checklist. Just a lot of scenes from different shows. Oh, here's some art concept stuff. That might be cool. There we go. Malt Scully. Her name is Scully. Just came to me. That's cool. And it's got foil on it. I don't know if that's special or not. That's got to be a pretty good one. Card number 2, Introduction to the X-Files. Cool. This one's got foil on it too. Profiles. I don't know. Mulder and Scully. That's got to be a... Well, that's card number 1, the title card. So that's going to be a good one. X-Files. There's the big screen shot. So yeah, these are cool. Some more art. Is it like the director or something? Huh. Yeah. So some X-Files cards. Cool. All right. Now it looks like we got the Batman right behind that and some sticker cards. So that's always good. So yeah, looks like a pretty good stack of Batman stuff here. Let's see what we got. Some sticker cards. Easy money there. The Joker stuff does really well. Jack Nicholson's Joker. And we got some yellow border Batman. Ooh, costume design cards do well. There's a Joker one and a Batman one. I don't know if Batman one's in here, but I saw a title card in here, but maybe not. Secret Life of Bruce Wayne. Let's see the other. Joker costume. I thought I saw another costume card too, but maybe not. All right, okay, so that's those. Here's some. That's Jim Carrey, crazy. From 95 Fleer, and when he played the Riddler. Here we go. Here's a header card for Batman Returns. That's good. So I'm assuming there's a stack of Batman Returns in here. So you got Penguin, Catwoman. So we got character cards. Good. Just a bunch of shots from the movie. Don't think there's anything too great in those, but Batman's always popular. Okay, here's some more of the older ones. We get the header card there. Awesome. Dark Knight Detective. I think that's an early one. Yeah, card number 2. Got the Joker, card number 4, Jack Reaper. So we've got a bunch of character cards here. Vicky Vale, nice. Alfred the Butler, Alicia Hunt. Okay, cool. A bunch of the movie scene ones. There you got Jack. Jack is the Joker. Joker Jack. There is some stickers in here which do very well for me. If they're like the character ones, which looks like they are here. Batman, Joker. Joker, Batman, Joker, Batman, Joker, Batman, Joker. Then we got some movie scene ones. Those don't do as well. This one will do well because Joker. Nice. The Bat Signal. That's a good one. Nice card featuring Batman there. Batmobile. So that's good. Those are good. And we got a little bit more Batman back here, it looks like. So these are the Stadium Club. These are nice looking cards. Definitely have sold cards out of this set. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. Okay. '93 must be. Yeah, 98. See, I think these are, yeah. There's like promo cards in here. Okay, that's cool. Batman, because this is 99. There should only be 100 cards in the set. See, this says C down there. C? I don't know what that means. Some kind of promo, maybe? Then we got the Batmobile. We got her. What is this one? This is E, F. So these are like promo cards. I, J. Well, this is card number 1. So we got character cards here. So we got Batman, of course. That's a good one. You've got, yeah, because this is card 2, right? Yep. Card 3 is going to be her. There's Bruce Wayne is card 4. This chick is card 5. So, yeah. So this is cool. We got the character cards and stuff in here, the early cards, and then some promo stuff or whatever those letter cards are. So that's good. Some good Batman. Harder and harder and harder to come across some of this stuff, so All right, and then we got whatever's the last one in this row. Unity. Don't know much about this. Cards look cool though. So it's these art style paper cards. These are from '92. So I don't know if there's good money in these or not. I haven't sold any of these. I'm going to guess not, but that's okay. These are all Unity. Some comic series, I'm assuming. I don't know. Oh, wait. There's different ones here, though. Okay. These ones are a little bit better quality. They have this nice, like, foil on them. And the foil character in the back. The Creator's Universe. 93 Dynamic Entertainment. I don't know what these are. They're cool, though. The silencer. Of course, some are upside down, some are not. The Vet. Trash Can Manjo. Turbine. U-Plunk. Vortex. Warhorse. Alright. Werewolf Alpha. These are fun. Hey, Widowmaker. Cool. Alright, so we got some Unity stuff. I'll have to play with those and see how those would do. So some of this might not get listed as per usual. I'll have to look some of it up and see. Here's some Beauty and the Beast, it looks like. So I don't know how those do. Some Marvel, we got Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. That's appropriate with the Doctor Doom movie coming out. So that's should be very marketable. Some more Beauty and the Beast. There's a Lion King. I think that's a promo, isn't it? No, just card number 7. Here's a Lion King header card or promo card. Just Speak of the Devil. There's one. That's good. Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was like puzzle cards and stuff. Alright, I've sold those before. Here's Doctor Strange versus Baron Mordo. Alright, we're getting into some of the Marvel, so that's good. There wasn't a popsicle stick at the beginning of this, so I don't know. I didn't know what was going to be in here. Venom, nice. Kingpin. Kingpin's coming back too with more Daredevil stories, so that's good. X-Men and the Sentinels. Some more Hunchback. Of Notre Dame, not great cards, like selling wise anyway. Darkhawk, Captain Marvel. What is this from? Oh, Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid. Here's some tarot cards. Marvel Genio cards. Huh, interesting. So we got Kendo, Comanche, Wolverine. Nice. Got a tear in it, but Velociraptor. These are just like advertisements for the game. Must have been like a magazine that came out. Oh, Spider-Man. BMX. Nice. Another like ad. Here's Annika Sorensen. Nice. Golf. So that's cool. Emily Copeland. Some DC. Blue Beetle. Hawkman. Wonder Woman. Cheetah. Lex Luthor. Cyborg. Okay, so some DC, that's fine. Tarot cards intrigue me. The Genio cards. Okay, next. Oh, we got a little bit more DC left. See if there's any of the big names in here. Nightwing, cool. Looks like a lot of just the support character type stuff. Deadshot. Okay. Alright, next, what do we have here? Ducks? What are these? Easter, it says. It says Easter on the stick. If you could read that. There you go, Easter. Interesting. So let's see what Easter cards are. Fleer Holidays, the Ugly Duckling. Okay. So some Ugly Duckling cards. Oh, here's Little Bo Peep. Here's Humpty Dumpty. What are these? Fleer Holidays. That has to be Little Bo Peep, right? Yeah. Mary Mary Quite Contrary. Patty Cake. The Tarts. Strange. Three Little Pigs, maybe? No. Huh. These are wild. I don't think I've ever seen these before. Fleer Holidays, I'm a Little Teapot. Chick's Easter Treasure. Peter Cottontail. That's cool. I love that. Story when I was a kid. Story of the Easter Bunny. Okay, interesting. Don't know how those will do, but getting some interesting stuff. That's what I was looking for. Okay, next we've got 007. So we got some Moonraker cards here. Seen these before. Here we go. Same thing. You want title cards, stuff like that. What card number is this? 57. Looks like they count up. Let's see if we got any of the early cards. There we go. Agent 007. Right there. That's a good one. Card number 1. 9, 10. Enter Drax. Holly, friend or foe. Yeah, these are fun. 007, of course, always has a following. I'll have to look through those, look some of those up, see if any of those have added value. All right, next we've got, Fievel Goes West. You can read that. That's what it says. And we got some Fievel cards. So these are character cards here. You got Earless and T.R. Chula. Don't know anything about this movie. Never seen it. A bunch of different base cards here of that. Oh, here's some character drawing. That's kind of fun. Some posters. Again, some... Okay, that's like a title card. That's cool. Okay, checklists. All right. Okay, next we've got Doodle Wonkers. Never heard of these. So we're getting into some pretty strange universe here. Okay. Different cards with different activities and stuff on them for kids. Interesting. Don't think there's going to be much value in those, so probably have to pass on some of that. Ooh, wait, here we go. We got war cards next. I saw the stick. War. Dick Cheney, he just passed away. General Colin Powell. No Saddam Hussein, it looks like, so that's unfortunate. That's where the money is. There's President Bush. That's probably a good one. People love presidential stuff. Bunch of the different vehicles and things used in the war. Okay. That's probably enough of that. As I've talked before, war stuff just doesn't sell very well for me. All right, now we got some music cards. This could be interesting. See what we got for music. What's this? Rock Street prototype card. Okay. George Michael, nice. Rakim. Maxi Priest and Vogue. Some of the posters, Sacred Reich, Sanctuary. Just sold a Sanctuary card. Sabotage, Joe Satriani. Ooh, the Madonna stars. That's cool. Sisters of Mercy. Ooh, Jimi Hendrix stars. That's good. Ooh, a Menudo sticker. Okay. Adam Ant, CNC, Bootsy Collins, Twisted Sister, Smithereens, Boogie Down, Sergeant Pepper's in there. Zach Wilde, that's a good one. I sold that card before. Barry Gibb from YMC or from Bee Gees fame. Heavy D, Roxette, MC Hammer, nice. Another Hammer. Blues Traveler. Biz Marquee. Look at this thing. That's great. And Blue Tears. Okay. Music stuff sells for sure. So, not bad. Next, we got Harley cards. Not going to go through those. I guess I could show you some of them real quick. But I've been through these and they... Oh, here's a prototype. Okay, so there's a prototype card. That's cool. Checklists. But yeah, it's just a bunch of different, you know, featuring the different bikes. Okay. This one says Addams Family, but there's no cards there, so don't know what happened to those or if they're not in, weren't in here. Okay, Knight Rider. Now we're talking. And that's card number 1. So that is character cards. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might even be a whole set. 5, 6. Do not see Knight Rider cards. These will sell very well. Awesome. Cool. Okay. That's a win. Don't think, again, they'll go for big money, but they will sell. Knight Rider. There we go. Next, we've got He-Man. He-Man. Okay. These are very tough to come across. There's just a trailer released this week for a new movie. Live action movie, so lots of He-Man hype coming. These are great. Is that Orko? No. He-Man and Sheila. Trapjaw. So yeah, these won't even matter if they're Skeletor. Nice. There's Orko. Yeah, those are great. Those will be good money. These are expensive per pack, so if you can find the packs anymore. Corvette cards. Somebody told me these sell really well. I've never sold Corvette cards, so I'm kind of excited. It's a good way to sort of try them out. Doesn't look like there's a ton of them in here, so probably worth giving it a shot. But yeah, it's just, that's cool. Vet set. But yeah, just different classic Corvettes, and you know, I could see that those kind of selling. Oh, here's WWF. There's nothing in there for that, but there is the Addams Family. So they got displaced back to here, I guess. Header card, always good. Doesn't look like any of the stickers or character cards. Like just show scenes, which is still okay. All right. Next, we have, what are these? Where are they? Where are they? What the heck are those? Oh, these are like Where's Waldo type cards. Okay. Don't think those will do very well. I think these just got flipped around. Yeah. All right, so probably not much to those. Might actually do some lots for one of the first times in my reselling career here, because some of this stuff is going to be a pretty tough sell individually, so do some lots. Okay, these are good. So lots of these in the past. These are Little Shop of Horrors, and they're all stickers. But $3 to $5 a piece I've sold these for. There's Rick Moranis. These are great. Okay, that's good. What do we have next? Superman 3, it looks like. See a title card right off the bat. That's good. Yeah, so there's a header card, so that's good. Lots of Superman. No, it doesn't look like any of the character cards. I don't know why they're upside down. Oh, there's some. I did find some of the character cards. They're further back. I've sold these before, so I know what they look like. Here we go. We got young Jimmy Olsen. So that's a character card. We got the editor, Perry White. And the rest are scenes from the movie, it appears. Okay. All right, next. What is this one? This is, ooh, fun. Presidents. Presidents, maybe? Yeah, U.S. presidents. When are these made? These are old, I think. They're not in great condition, but George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Monroe. They look cool. Quincy Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln. Nice. Grant, Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Teddy Roosevelt. That's a good one. It's got a crease in it, though. Taft, Woodrow, Hoover, Franklin Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower. Oh, and Kennedy. Nice. That's the last one is the Kennedy, so maybe these were made in the 70s, I'm guessing. Okay, that's cool. Definitely something different. I think it's just, yeah, it just says presidents on the stick there. All right, and then last chunk in this row. We got one more row to go and then the little box. So, again, appreciate you sticking with me. Let's see what the stick says. Universal Monsters is what it says. Those are great sellers. It looks like we got some Jurassic Park here first. It's good, a header card there. Some of the different dinosaurs. Characters from this movie do well. Rex versus Raptors, some of the art. Wait, these are special, yeah. 2 of 9. You can see down here. These are like promos or something. I remember those. That one and this one. Yeah, 1 of 9. Some kind of inserts or promos. Look at that Frankenstein. That's awesome. So here's the Universal Monsters. Frankenstein. Here's the Mummy. Yeah, these have sold pretty Frankenstein and Bride have sold pretty consistently for me. So happy to get some of these back in the store. Nice. Okay. I'm assuming this says Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jurassic Park. So they just got combined. All right, last row, and then we can do the little box. This one looks like it's got more random stuff. It doesn't have popsicle sticks in it, so we'll see what we get. So it looks like you guys saw earlier the New Kids on the Block card that popped out. So it looks like that's what we're going to start with. These haven't done great for me, but there's a bunch of the stickers. Stickers, of course, sell. They're each character here, or each artist, if you want to call them that. This must be the header. Yeah, one. So we've got our tons of New Kids here. That's fine. Okay, after that, I'm just trying to find where there's a natural divide because there isn't any popsicle sticks on this side. Okay, this looks like Dream Machines. I know these have sold too. I don't stock a lot of that stuff, but I've heard from others that those cards can sell. Some Casper. Here's a checklist. Let's see. Here's a bunch of Caspers. Cat Harvey. Oh, it's Christina Ricci, right? Character card, so that's cool. Number 2. Same with the dad there. Here's the different ghosts. Yeah, so that's all the characters, and then just some scenes from the movie. Okay. That's cool. Here's some MASH. I think MASH cards would do okay. A little bit older now. Dart presents Vietnam. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. 60 card set. Vietnam, some sort of promo card it looks like. Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, some different cards from... There's some Sports Illustrated for kids in here. Okay. That's usually an okay thing. Here's a couple of old cars. What is this? Mercedes-Benz. Okay. What is this one? A Packard. Okay. Don't know how much about those. I'll have to look at that. Here's Michelle Gilman. I've sold that before. Berriman. Yep. Miola. Nice. Mota. Steve Ballesteros, rookie. Monica Seles. Nice. Wendy Williams. Boris Becker. Nice tennis card there. Cheryl Johnson. And a Tony. That's a Tony Hawk rookie. Tony Hawk rookie Sports Illustrated for Kids card. That is amazing. Pretty decent shade, obviously off-centered top to bottom, but wow. It's like a $100 card right there. That's pretty amazing. Okay, cool. Wasn't expecting that, especially sports. Here's a Toxic Avenger card. Those are cool. I like the bright colors. All right, sweet. Tony Hawk rookie. Give it up for that. That's pretty sweet. Okay, and we got some Bigfoot cards. These are awesome. Monster truck stuff. Bigfoot was huge back in the day. Some I Love Lucy, it looks like. Some dinosaurs. I remember that show. Dinosaurs. Some trivia. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There's not the mama. There's the baby. Puppet show? What is this? The Babysitters Club stickers. So we got some of the sticker cards, it looks like, from the Babysitters Club. Or maybe they were all stickers. I don't know. All right, cool. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I put them backwards. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, now it looks like we got some Starline celebrity cards. I've sold these quite a bit before. See if there's anything big in here. Clayton Moore's cool. That's the Lone Ranger. That sells well. Eartha Kitt, who played Catwoman. All right. What are these? These are like, swimsuit cards. Always do well. All right. 92 portfolio. James Caan. There's another Starline card. What are these? Bullets. Like cheerleader cards or something. Okay. All right. Reebok Performance Team. I don't know. Dracula. Whoops. So we got a little bit more Universal Monsters over here. Okay. So some more Universal Monsters got tossed in this area here. A couple of Dracula. Here's some more Casper. Some wrestling. Nice. Here we go. These will be good. Got some, I think there's more here. Let me try to grab all the wrestling. All right, some 85 tops. Nice. First year WWF cards. Iron Sheik. Albano. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Roddy Piper. Greg the Hammer. Jesse Body. Ventura. Moolah. Hillbilly Jim. Nice. With Hulk. Fuji. Some different match ones. That's Andre the Giant there. That's nice. There's Hulk. Okay, this is good. Andre the Giant again. Here's Hulk. Hulk and Mean Gene. Here's another Hulk. Okay, awesome. Here's a sticker or a tattoo, maybe? Looks like a tattoo from Hunchback. Ooh, some 85 WWF stickers. Wendy. Iron Sheik wrestling there. El Matador. Brutus Beefcake. Nice. Hacksaw. Sweet. Virgil. Okay. Sergeant Slaughter. That's cool. When are these from? These are Merlin trading cards from 91. Cool. Mountie. Legion of Doom. Jake the Snake. Bushwhackers. Nice. WCW stuff. So we got Sid Vicious. Oh, look at that. Macho Man and Elizabeth. That's cool. Oh, look at the Hulk. That's cool. Terry Taylor, El Giganta, Doom, Flying Brian, Arn, Missy Hyatt, Southern Boys. Ooh, Ric Flair. That's a very early Ric Flair. That's cool. Good wrestling stuff. That's nice. Let's see what else we got here. This stuff all gets flipped around, so. Let me see. Here's some Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Space Station. These are stuck together. Whoop. Oh, it came apart pretty easily. Space Station. These are in like different languages and stuff too. Crazy. Look at this Wizard of Oz card. That's amazing. King of the Forest. Rocketeer sticker. Some Rocketeer cards. Back to the Future. Pumbaa. Hunchback. Another Back to the Future. Howard Lovecraft from Mythos. I don't know what that is. Tron. Nice. The light cycles from Tron. Here's Bo. De La Soul. So we got some music. Some Kung Fu. Nice. Bi-weekly Silver Surfer, another Kung Fu. Sliders, I think this is that's a promo card, so that's good. Three Musketeers, I think that's S1, that's some kind of promo as well. Good, you guys know about me and promo cards, so here's some more of those, whatever those were. Creators Universe cards. Some more Star Trek. The television show. Okay, some more Hunchback. Alright. Tony Hawk rookie card. That's crazy. Dr. Christine Chapel. So these are from Star Trek also. That's cool. The Enterprise. A 5-cent piece. United States coins. Alright. White House. 1990 election. Checklist. What are these? Oh, these are the spirit, right? Or no, the shadow. Okay. Few of those. These are All My Children soap opera cards. What are these from? Hunchback. Some more Hunchback. Ooh, look at this. It's a Pokemon card. This is cool. It's foil. Has Nintendo on it. Ekane and Arbok. This is pretty sweet. I don't know what this is from. 1995? 96? Got Pikachu on the back there. Alright, I have to look that up. That's pretty cool. Some Ren and Stimpy. Nice. Ooh, Otto from Simpsons. Rugrats. Here's a sticker card from Dick Tracy. Some Dick Tracy base. Oh, are these character cards? Yeah, 3, 6. Lips. Rossi, the brow. Shoulders, the blank. That's cool. And then just some scene cards. Here's another tattoo. What are these? More. Oh, those are Pocahontas. This is cool. This Lago from Aladdin. It's got some creases, but pretty neat. Rugrats card. Dragon Ball Z. A couple of Dragon Ball Z cards. They're definitely Japanese. Okay, cool. Jimmy Neutron, nice. Here's some more tattoos. Okay, what is this? Here is that's another Star Trek. Okay, this is Space 29. I don't remember what the name of the movie is. These are old, 1978, so that's cool. These are it came from outer space or outer space Mars, I don't know. Creatures from Outer Space, 1986 cards. Those are cool. Some flags, nation's flags. Those have actually sold pretty well for me. Another Lion King. There's another Riddler. Ooh, some Beavis and Butthead. Nice. Welcome to the Jungle. RoboCop. Here's another Beavis and Butthead. Definitely variety, which is what I was looking for. I think I found the Aliens cards. There's another Beavis and Butthead, a Star Trek. Beavis and Butthead mission. Oh, what are these? These some kind of stickers. They look like Mad Magazine. Like that looks like Mad Bazooka Kid. I don't know what those are from. I'll have to scan them and find out, right? Some Flintstones. Nice. Yabba Dabba Doo. Okay. sticker from Nightmare on Elm Street sticker book. Ooh, here's another Pokemon. Look at this one. Ash, Pikachu, and pals prepare for the ultimate showdown with Mewtwo. So you got Mewtwo in the back there. That's cool. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Collectible movie card. Some Poke Trivia on the back. Alright, cool. Guessing there's some market that. Here's some tattoos for Rugrats. So a bunch of them in there. Alf. Goosebumps. What is this? Elvis. Universal Monsters. Some more of those. Alien. So here's some Alien cards. These are in good shape too. 1979. Sold lots of Aliens cards over the years, so that's good. Okay, here's a character card. Executive Officer. Science Officer. Navigator. Engineer. That's good. There's some Fright Flicks cards. Some more Aliens. I think these are Spider-Man, actually. Spider-Man, yep. Here's Punisher. The ones with the bricks around them are Punisher set, so that's good. There's another Punisher. Punisher stuff definitely sells. So, ooh, a bunch of Punisher in here. Cool. Alright. Let's see what else we got. Some more Punisher, it looks like here. Checklist to Marvel Comics. Stan Lee. A Stan Lee card. That's cool and random. Okay. A good 10-15 bucks there. Here's a bunch more Spider-Man. There's Wolverine. Hulk. A couple Hulk cards. Some more Punisher. Ooh, Silver Surfer versus Thanos. Wolverine versus Hulk. Spider-Man versus Lizard. Those are good. Kang. Loki. Daredevil Punisher. Captain America Red Skull. Punisher Kingpin. Daredevil Bullseye. Those are all awesome. This is new Fantastic Four with Wolverine. Spider-Man and Venom. Nice. Black Suit Spider-Man. Okay, cool. Just about done with this box. And then we'll head on to the other one. Some more Spider-Man. Nothing too diggable there. All sellable, though. Spider-Man stuff sells very well. Shadow Cat. White Queen. That's cool. Excalibur, X-Factor, X-Force. So those are from the X-Men set, obviously. Well, that's cool. Claws of Wolverine. Sabretooth Unleashed. Gambit, nice. I don't think I've seen those before, those little... Oh, from the TV series, okay. Black Queen, like Tom, Blob. Okay, so here's some Overpower mission cards. Octopus, Captain America, nice. Deadpool. There you go. That's some money. Origin of Cable. The Hand. Here's some of the, like, game cards. That's Wolverine, cool. Inhumans, Alpha Flight, Kree. Apocalypse. The Babies one is cool with brown suit Wolverine there. Human Torch, Hobgoblin, Captain America, nice. Cyclops, Spider-Man. Sabretooth, bunch of Magnetos. Okay. Overpower cards have done okay for me, so that's good. Now I paid about 2.5 cents per card on my full price, and I kind of consider it a lot less than that because I got the Hulks. I knew the Hulks were in here, so. Venom, nice. Deadpool, great. Mystique, Inhumans, Carnage. Carnage sells very well. Professor X Wolverine. So at least a lot of the main characters are in here. Rocket Launcher, that's Punisher. Some Wolverine, a bunch of Punisher. Oh, look at this. These are good. Foil. Power Foil Power Rangers. Nice. Some Megazord, right? Yep. Those sell very, very well. Rita Repulsor, nice. The Green Ranger. Ooh, that's cool with the entire squad. Yeah, that's great. Oh, what is this? Quicksilver with the Infinity Gauntlet from Silver Surfer. That's cool. Nick Fury versus the Shield. First trading cards. Here's a bunch of the Marvel comic covers ones. Like Amazing Spider-Man #1. That I've sold that card a bunch of times. X-Men. Fantastic Four. That's cool. Avengers. Wolverine there. Brotherhood of Mutants. This is great. Fantastic Four. That's a cool card. Avenger West Coast. Falcon. Oh, these are turned around. Are they? Maybe not. Thor's Hammer. Cool. Nullifier. Craven. Spider-Man's Web Shooters. That's cool. Weapons. Spider-Man versus Jonah. Oh, yeah. There's some good stuff in here. Hellfire. Okay. And then, last but not least, these are look interesting. There's some little Japanese, like, tile cards. They're really thick. If you can see that there, how thick they are. Ultraman? Maybe these are Ultraman. Look at the sweet car on the back. Yeah, they're in Japanese, so that's pretty cool. I bet these have to be pretty old. Yeah, I'll look those up. Fun, fun, fun. Lots of fun, different type stuff to list. I like that. Let's get these back in the box. I'll have to make sure I take care of that Tony Hawk card right away. That's pretty big money. So what do you guys think so far? Was this a good buy? Most of it is going to be, like all non-sports, going to be $1.99, you know, basic card type stuff. Got a couple of big hitters with the Hulks and the Tony Hawk, and let's see what else was good money. The Stan Lee card is some good money. Some sticker cards. Like, there's some quality stuff in there. All right, let's take a look at the smaller box then. Just put this one on top. That'll be easiest that way. And then we can call it a video. This did not come with it. I stuck that in there. It was something I had to carry home, so I just put it in the box. All right, here's some more Nightmare on Elm Street. Try to point down a little bit. Stickers. Some more of those. What are these again? Creators Universe. Okay, a bunch more of those, it looks like. Now, there might be some stuff stuck in the middle of some of these, but I just don't want this to be a 3-hour video, so trying to flip through them. Ultraverse. Okay, I don't know anything about that either. Phoenix, Wolfsbane, Forge, Bishop, Maverick, Omega Red. Ooh, the X-Men, that's cool. Teams card. Fearmaster, red foil, that's cool. Dead Zone, Speedball, Cannonball, Cable, Micromax, Dormammu, Wonder Man, Scarecrow, that's cool. Wolverine, there we go, that's nice. Valiants, Death Metal, Hulk versus the Leader. Wolverine versus Cyber. Wolverine Omega Red. Ooh, what is this? 94 Flare. Who is this? Centurious? Okay. Early Marvel Flare does well. Stuff does well. I'm not sure what these are. Fleer Ultra something. Let me see what this says. Valiant. These are Valiant comics. Okay, so we got a bunch of that. Alright, let's see what else we got. I guess I can put these back. I got enough space in the box. See, I was honestly looking for volume in a lot of ways over maybe quality to some degree. There's some more Valiant. Here's some more Spider-Man. Shrinking Spidey. Rhino. Doppelganger. That's cool. Oops. I'm up too high now. Death of Gwen Stacy. What are these? Tech World. What the heck is Tech World? I don't know. Some Tech World cards in here, though. Ooh. Then we've got, what are these? Batman. Skybox DC stuff. We got Robin. Scarecrow there. Batman and Robin. Penguin. Nightfall. Ooh, we've got some of the embossed Marvels. Here's Lobo. Captain Marvel. Booster Gold, Aquaman, that's cool. Blue Beetle, these are DC fire powers. Catwoman, that's cool. Two-Face, Polaris, Aquaman, Warrior. Ooh, a red foil Spider-Man 2099, that's got to be pretty good. Looks cool as heck. Robin. Here's some more of those Creators Universe stuff. A couple of cool cards already in this row. The foil Spider-Man is pretty sweet. Okay, we got some more creators. I think those go up through here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of anime thing, it looks like. World of US Manga Corp. Gal Force? No idea. Hardware. Here's a checklist. The X-Men Series 2. Pumpkinhead. Lord Pumpkin. That's cool. What are those from? Hero Supervillains. Okay. Predator versus the Robot Fighter. Interesting. Atlas. Fury of Storm. What is this? Mystic Power card for Gargoyles. Some more Gargoyles. Ooh, the Shadow Fighter. That's cool. Ooh, Marvel Masterpieces. Nice. These are hot. Cyclops. Ooh, a green She-Hulk. Cool. Havoc. Human Torch. Punisher. Clawterror, Ghost Rider, Motormouth, the origin of Nightcrawler. That's cool. Checklist. Here's some Plasm. Some more Valiant. Okay, here's some more Marvel. Marvel Universe, maybe these are called. I don't remember. What the heck? These are all miscut. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Look at these. They go together, though. Well, this is miscut, but look, you can see right where it's miscut. That's pretty wild. They all like that? Yeah, look. Here's Slug. Those go together. Huh, interesting. Thanos, nice. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, look, here, Thanos goes down here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There might be some extra money in that. I have Miscut buyers. Silver Surfer. Nice. Deathlock. Colossus. Thor. Cable. Psylocke. Thing. Green Goblin. These are great. Hobgoblin. Kingpin. Collector. Galactus. Nice. The Watcher. Iron Man. Cool. Captain America. Daredevil. Good names in here. Days of Future Past. Coming of Galactus. That's cool. Checklist. Black Panther. Ant-Man. Ghost Rider. Iceman. Okay. So far, so good. It's good stuff in this box. If you don't know, now you know. Professor X. Cyclops, Captain America, Nomad, Spider-Man, and Darkhawk. Wolverine and Daredevil, Vision and Scarlet. I have a whole stack of these. I just sold one of those this morning. Thorcore. Strong Guy. Iron Man, Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four. Here's some Bloodlines. Ooh, cool. Some Marvel Magazine promos. Here's Invisible Dragon, or Invincible Dragon, I should say. Jim Lee's Stormwatch. Sold all these cards a few times. Jim Lee's Wildcats. It's cool. Al Simmons. What is this? Oh, Spawn. Spawn and Al Simmons. That's pretty sweet. That'll be good money. Here's a few more. Here's Wildcats. Ooh, some Metal Batman. That's cool. Two-Face. Robin. That's nice. Some more Nightmare stickers. Card from Sequence. Interesting. Lou Meyer, color in your own card. And Beauty and the Beast. Let's see what else we got here. Some more Nightmare stickers. Probably look through some of those, because if some of them are like stickers of Freddy, probably do okay. So another coloring card. Here's another coloring card. Some more Aladdin. Captain Britain, Cage, Storm. Nice. Mr. Fantastic. Captain America. Wolverine. All the names you want to see for sure. Sleepwalker, Quicksilver. Hulk. Here's some Death Watch 2000. I really think non-sport is going to be the next kind of focus explosion. You can see it kind of heating up with more non-sport releases. You know, Disney's doing more, and there's Chrome stuff and all that, more Death Watch. This is cool, the cracked ice. A bunch of different cracked ice. Oh, this is cool. It's a clear one. I don't know who it is. Hyperion, it looks like. That's cool. And then here's some more cracked ice ones. Cool. But I think, you know, there was the focus on basketball, you know, when the market came to the boom, and then it sort of shifted to some other sports, and then soccer took off because everybody's looking for the next biggest thing, right? Pokemon this last year, everybody was into Pokemon. So I think non-sport's going to be the next, like, bigger boom. There we go. There's a nice Freddy one. I don't know anything about these stickers. We'll see if I can do anything with them. Turtles. So turtles and lots of turtle stickers. I just sold some turtle stickers this morning too, so that's good. And a bunch of the Series 2 with the black border. Those are fun. Okay. Turtle stuff definitely sells. So I'm just trying to prepare as best I can for if there's that. Some more Spider-Man, Strong Guy, Storm, Mystique. That's cool. Toad, Dr. Octopus's arms, Wolverine. Nice. Just trying to get ready for that next potential boom in the next area of the market. Ooh, some blue Power Rangers. Those I don't have a ton of. Some power foils. Nice. Foils do very well. You can charge a lot of extra money for those. It's more base, so never go wrong with some Power Rangers. Especially, like I said, if it's got the foils and that. What the heck is this? Amazing Answer Board. I don't know what that is. A bunch of those. Ooh, this one's nice with the whole team. Some Lion King. What is this? Giant bird. No. Okay. Big box of randomness, that's for sure. Here's some more Batman from Fleer. That's cool. Some Indiana, whoops. Some more Indiana Jones. Okay. Ooh, character cards, and we got Superman, the Man of Steel. That's obviously the best one. Some more Universal Monsters. We got Zod, Mon, Ursa, Laura, Bumbling Crook, Lois Lane. Nice. And the checklist. Woo! Those are the best cards out of the Superman set, all in one little stack there, so that's nice. Okay. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I don't know what this is. Sergeant Major Arc? Sergeant Major Acre? Huh. FF3, so some sort of promo card. Quasar, X-Men, Masters of Evil. Punisher's Arsenal, nice. Captain America's Shield, that's a good one. Thor and Loki, Green Goblin, Silver Surfer. These are pretty great. A lot of these. I mean, there's definitely cards in here that aren't great, but... Real Monsters checklist, random. So Batman. Card number 1 out of the Batman Fleer set, so that's good. Checklist from Hunchback. Jasmine. From Aladdin. Ooh, what are these? Hunchback and Notre Dame 3D motion cards. A couple of those. Nice. Abu. From Aladdin, some Goosebumps cards. Some more. These are some more main character cards. Two-Face. Here we go. What is this? WWE? WWF? Raw deal? Foil card? I don't know. Pretty damaged though. Unity, checklist. Look at Darth Vader's lightsaber out of the Jedi Knights game. That's cool. Spider-Man annuals. Some more Little Mermaid. Aladdin. Goosebumps. Some more covers. Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, look at this. Some Haunted Mansion tarot cards. I'm not sure where these are from. November 26th. I don't know. But that's Eddie Murphy, so that's good. The Red Dragon. What are these from? Bone cards. The Bride. Gotta clean up some of these tarot cards. They weren't torn out very well, but that's okay. I've done that before, especially with Sports Illustrated for Kids. Combos, man. These came in a pack of combos back in the day. That's crazy. Look at Kazam with Shaq. That's great. Promo card. That's just a blank. Combo Man calling card. Interesting. Starting lineup advertisement. The Minotaurs. Some G.I. Joe. Here's some more Haunted Mansion tarots. Here's a dollar calling card for Coke. Interesting. Some G.I. Joe. These don't do too bad. Voltar, the honor roll cards. Raptor. Dusty, there's Duke. So generally these don't sell very well, but you know, some of the main, there's Cobra Commander, some of the like main characters like that you can get some sales out of, so that's good. Some more G.I. Joe. Here's some more Haunted Mansion tarots. Oh, look at this. U.S. of Alf stickers from 1987. Got 2 of those. That's cool. Mantra. A couple more of the Haunted Mansion tarots. Fun. Alright, what do we got here? Some of these are flipped around, it looks like. Ooh, bunch of 2000 cracked ice cards. Death Watch, whatever you call it. I don't know what that is. Let's go to these. Boomer, Cable, Cannonball, Britain, Jean Grey, Iceman, Nightcrawler, that's cool. Phoenix, Professor X, Rogue. Nice. What is this? Whoops. Ooh, a Universal Monsters title card. That's cool. That'll do well. Some of these like file. Oh, there's Wolverine. Apocalypse. Ah, there's Casper, the character card. Nice. So first card in the set there. Here's some more Universal Monsters. Got some Draculas. Looks like. Nice. Here's a another Power Rangers foil with the whole team. That's good. Some more Cracked Ice Death Watch checklist for Gremlins. So you can tell, yeah, this is sort of sorted as some better cards. I think checklists are good. I don't know that somebody who was just sorting cards would think that, but here's some more Unity. We've got a bunch of Star Trek. These Star Trek cards have sold well for me. I think these are like the... What do they call these? The... Oh, these were the... This was the anniversary set, is what it was. But you get a lot of the main characters and stuff in here. In different... series of Star Wars. That's good. There's Captain Kirk. Here we go. There's Patrick Stewart. Jonathan Frakes. Yeah, these are cool. There's LeVar Burton. Brent Spiner. So yeah, Will Wheaton. So it features a lot on like specific characters, which I always do better in show and movie cards than scenes. People will like the characters. So here's some more Star Trek. I'm not going to just go through. Oh my gosh, that's all Star Trek. Okay. I'm not going to go through those one by one, but definitely can list some Star Trek. All right, what do we got? Last row, people. Okay, so there's some sports in here. Here's Michael Jordan. Comic card, that's cool. Jordan and Bird. And Bird. Nice. Decent money, quick action there on that stuff. We've got a Mama Fratelli from the Goonies. Nice. Hopefully there's more Goonies in here. Some more Freddy stuff. There's another checklist from Marvel. Bruce Wayne. Card number 2. So we got some more character cards going on there. I don't know what that is. Postage stamps. Power Rangers checklist. Oh, it's got like the logo card. That's cool. Some more stickers. Escape Artist. Some Lion King there. What is this one? Goosebumps. Superman. What is this? Lion King. Okay. Some Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Ooh, there's some foil in here too. Or at least a foil, I guess. Screen foil. Trabe. Oh no, these are all foils here. Landing struts. Okay, so a bunch of foils from Deep Space Nine. That's cool. Some red Lieutenant Uhura. That's cool. So I don't know if the red is like parallel. I think those are Star Trek Masters from the Masters set. I believe. Yeah, these are all Masters. So that's cool. Lots of different art and stuff for. There's. Is this Masters? Yeah, Skybox Master Series. So there you've got Kirk and Spock and Uhura. Yeah, all the main characters. Nice. Those will all sell for sure, the different ships. Okay, cool. I think that's just more Star Trek Masters. Let's see, what is this? Different episodes, Star Trek Next Generation stuff. Art design, costume design. Here's a bunch of Next Gen Commander, Riker, Commander Picard, or Captain Picard, excuse me. Data. That's cool. Some Star Trek Next Gen stuff. I don't think there's anything like chaseable or anything in there, just solid cards that should have some hobby. Here's different tools. Here's some more G.I. Joe. Right, more Marvel. Rogue. Cyclops, Spider-Man and Human Torch, Spider-Man Ghost Rider, Spider-Man Punisher, Spider-Man Wolverine, Wolverine Captain America, Captain and Nomad. These are great, the Versus ones. Got one spinning around in my hand here. Spider-Man and Sleepwalker. Venom, nice. Doctor Doom. Oh, these are cool. Marvel Masterpieces. Okay. Now we got something here. Doctor Doom. Dormammu. She-Hulk Green. Again. Didn't we have She-Hulk Green earlier? Human Torch, Green Goblin, Kang, Juggernaut. These are awesome. Moon Knight. Nick Fury. Punisher. Nice. Sabretooth, Rogue. Thing. Black Widow. Black Cat. Apocalypse. These are really cool. Daredevil, Cyclops, Colossus, Cage? Yeah, Cage. Cable, Bullseye, Elektra. Doc Ock, Storm, Beast, Bishop, Archangel. Here's some DC ones. Lobo, Martian Manhunter. Contest card for what is that? I don't know. Oh, here's another Fanimation one. The Warrior, Dikembe Mutombo. So it's another basketball comic card. Merry Christmas. What is this? I don't know what that is. Gene Roddenberry's Lost Universe. Interesting. Superheroes. Okay, well that's got Hulk, Wolverine, Crunch and Munch presents. Okay, cool. Triton. Here's some more DC. See if there's any big names in it. DC stuff is just not as good as Marvel, obviously. Yeah, none of this is gonna matter really. Superman one. That probably do alright. Superman number 1. Wonder Woman. A couple of checklists. Ooh, here's another one of those Crunch and Munch. Okay, so I think that's it for the regular rows of stuff. And then there's a little bit of like top-loaded stuff in this last row, so I don't know. We'll see if that's any good. These are interesting. Big card of Spock here. I don't know what that's cut out of. Some birds. Player's Cigarettes card. John Player and Sons. Some other Star Trek cutouts. Okay. And let's see what this stuff is. Pro Set Superstar cards. So this would have been the music ones, but they're clearly not in here. Oh, these are little gold stamps of presidents, maybe? Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's George Washington. Let's figure out what those are. Got this Forge anime card. I'm not sure why it's graded, but what does that say? Motto? Matto? Matt? Okay. Then it looks like we've got some Marvel stuff here. Cannonball. What is this? Is it like promos or something? No, it's got a card number on it. Cable. Micromax. Nova Masterpieces. Cable. Ooh, there's a Fearmaster Red. Foil. Psylocke. Oculus. Galactus. That's cool. Speedball. Oh, look at this. 1990 Flare Venom. That is sick. Origin of Venom. Okay, cool. We got some foil cards here of, I don't know what these are from. Hero Battle. There's Thor. Black Widow. Ooh, Captain America. Nice. And then another Will's Cigarettes. All right, so that is what I got out of those 2 boxes. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is this a good buy, a great buy, a terrible buy? Don't be shy. Let me know. Not afraid to get the feedback. Just not something that pops up every day, so I thought it was a great opportunity to get in on some stuff and add some more non-sport. Get a stack of popsicle sticks, and yeah, try to flip some stuff. Thanks again so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. And remember, you can't sell, don't list.